Are you looking for a tropical getaway, but something a little closer, maybe more affordable for Northeast Ohio? Well, you need to come check out Put-in-Bay. So join me for Destination Put-in-Bay. Welcome to Destination Put-in-Bay. This is a remarkable island that is so close to Northeast Ohio, it's hard to believe that it's in our own backyard. But it is, and if you come for a day, you'll want to spend the night. If you come for a night, you'll want to spend the entire weekend. Take a look for yourself. One of the best parts of getting to Put-in-Bay is Jet Express. It's got great accommodations. You can be inside or outside or on one of the decks. But the views are amazing, and it's a great way to start your vacation. Captain Lance is here, and that has to make you feel good when people just get on your boat and they're excited to go to Put-in-Bay.
You know, anytime I see people letting their hair down and gonna have a good time on the islands, I like being part of that. But it's not just me, it's our entire crew. I mean, everyone's just friendly, knowledgeable. They just want everyone to have a good time.
Because, and this is how your vacation begins. Tell me about this Jet Express.
You know, it's a high-speed catamaran. It'll travel at speeds up to 40 miles per hour, but it's so smooth. You've got 1,750 horsepower in each motor, so, you know, the muscle guys out there and the gearheads are gonna love that.
When you see the families go over, do you does it make you kind of giggle a little bit inside knowing how much fun they're gonna have, especially when they say they're first-time visitors?
You know, and I have 3 kids of my own, and we love spending the family time. So when the sun's out, and you go out there, you've got Kimberly's Carousel, conveniently located right next to the candy store, so you get those 3-foot-long pixie sticks full of sugar. Grab pizza at Frostys. It's just, there's so much for families to do, so it is fun to be part of that and to see them all excited.
Vacation's expensive. It doesn't matter if you're trying to take it just close to home, if you're doing a staycation. Do you have packages or deals on some of your rates?
New this year, we're letting kids be kids a little longer this year. So in the past, at age 12, that was the end of our child rates. This year, up to age 16, so 16 and below qualify as kids. And we do have some great kid rates out there. In fact, 5 and under ride free every day, no matter what port they go out of. But yeah, anyone 16 years or younger is considered a kid this year.
So I think the parents are gonna love that. The 16-year-old may not think that that's cool.
Yeah, because you know, they want to be considered older, but when it comes to the budget and the travel budget, we've got some very family-friendly fares this year, which pair up well with all the family activities. So I would say those day trippers, take the family out, head out to downtown Put-in-Bay, enjoy yourselves, and then when that sun goes down, and the nightlife heats up, then it's time to, you know, visit the live entertainment and the venues right there as well.
What about if it's just me and my husband, but we want to stay a little bit longer? Do you offer some later rides?
That's a good question, yes. Once the sun goes down and that nightlife heats up, you don't want to scurry back home. You want to stay out there and have fun. The Jet Express has the latest trips off the island. So we run on a regular schedule, 12:15 a.m. or later coming home. Most of those Saturday nights we go to 1 or so in the morning. But yeah, enjoy yourself, stay out there and come back late. Let us do the work, you let your hair down, you relax and just enjoy yourself.
So Peter, I think your job is pretty easy here as a Chamber of Commerce guy. Never been to Put-in-Bay, where are we going?
Well, we're going to start out by going to Perry's Victory and International Peace Memorial. That's the basic story about why we're here on the island and about the Battle of Lake Erie. And so we'll take off in our golf cart and enjoy the day. What do you think?
So is that the monument that we see as soon as we come in?
That's it, 352 feet tall.
Is this the best way to get around on the island?
It's the only way to get around. Life is slower this way and more fun.
I like that.
I think today Rob's going to talk to you a little bit about the history of the monument.
Ranger Rob, passing along a little history. My parents were always really big on, you can take a vacation, but you need to learn as well. Don't you just love giving some of your information to these kids?
Yes, it's unfortunately the island a lot of times gets a bad reputation of not being family friendly, but just about every weekend we have something that's family friendly going on.
How long has this monument been here?
It was built between 1912 and 1915. It was actually June 13th, 1915 it opened.
And what does it stand for?
It was built and still is to this day to commemorate Perry's victory in the Battle of Lake Erie and also William Henry Harrison's army out here in the Northwest during the War of 1812, but also to celebrate the peace we share with Great Britain and Canada since the War of 1812. So sort of two opposing ideas there, war and peace.
Still seems crazy that they were out there actually fighting a battle.
I tell people, yeah, where's the Wild West in 1812? And people are, yeah, it is literally here.
I know you see this every day, but for someone who's just coming up, I guess I'm really blown away by the size of this.
Yeah, the blocks down at the bottom each weigh 5 tons. You look at the other 3 in the Park Service, number 1's the Arch in St. Louis, big city. Washington Monument's number 2, big city. Number 4 on the list, shorter than us, the Statue of Liberty, New York City.
You're kidding.
Yeah, so at the observation deck, you're 12 feet taller than the Statue of Liberty.
That is truly a sight to be seen.
Yeah.
Let's go on in. Tell me about what's on the inside, all the inscriptions on the walls. Who's Lawrence?
The base of the memorial is sort of like the shrine part of it. You got the list of the American killed and wounded, and the Lawrence is the flagship for Perry. So it lists what vessel they were on with the list of the American killed and wounded.
Come on, let's go look at a view. So Ranger Rob, I think I want to walk all the steps.
Well, it's 37 to here, 427 past this point. You might sound like a great idea, but there's no place to stop. If you change your mind halfway up when you're riding the elevator up.
So tell me about what Rob is doing here.
Yeah, this Ranger Rob, he's dressed as a U.S. Marine Guard from the War of 1812. So this is the uniform of the Marines from the time period. And Rob's one of our park rangers that on the weekend gives our musket demonstration. So it's a fun job. I like
That is a fun. I think both of you guys have some great jobs. These views are incredible. You've got to see it for yourself. Look at this. I think that's Canada. Don't make fun of me. I think that's Canada. Oh, Canada. That monument is spectacular. The view is spectacular. But hungry now. Where should we go to eat?
A lot of people on the island, especially with families, they like going to Frostys. It's
Ooh,
sort of the
Frostys.
traditional island pizza it's become known as.
Awesome. We're off to Frostys. You want to come with us?
Now I have to stay here and work.
The foodie trail is a great go-to to find pizza and beer and nachos, and I've got just the place you're gonna love, Frostys. I'll show it to you coming up. So we've done a lot of kid activities, a lot of kid fun. Frostys, Kim, this is yours. Seems like it's a good mix of both. You got the parents, you got the kids, and everybody's happy here.
This is the perfect place for families because it's quick serve, so you don't have to worry about a waitress, and we already throw our peanut shells on the floor, so we don't care if your kids throw Cheerios on the floor either. And we have this lovely family meal at a great, family-friendly price, and it's the perfect amount of food for, a family of 4 so that you can still get ice cream in the afternoon.
You feel like you're not breaking the bank.
Exactly. So it's affordable, and it's easy with kids, and it's just a great place to come for folks of all ages.
As casual as this seems, because we're on the back patio, this is definitely a foodie destination, and you're part of the foodie trail.
Yeah, of course. And the foodie trail is something that has launched this year on Put-in-Bay, and it's just a great opportunity for folks to kind of pick up a foodie trail card and try some different places that they've never been before, or go back and revisit some of their island favorites.
Eat your way around Put-in-Bay.
Exactly.
I
So it's
like
perfect.
that.
Yep.
When people come in here and they're looking for a nice cold beer at Frostys, the
You're in the
perfect
right spot.
pour has to be pretty important, right?
Well, you're absolutely going to need some practice, but lucky for you, I have some experience. So let's pop inside and I'll show you how to pour the perfect craft beer.
Oh, that's perfect. So I like the inside just as well as the outside. Teach me how to pour.
Well, the first thing we need is a frozen mug.
Okay.
The perfect pour starts with a glass rinse. You have to rinse the sanitizer out of the inside of the glass. We'll practice with the Great Lakes Storm Under Gold, which is, of course, a Cleveland homebrew.
Okay, we like that.
Yeah, so get it at an angle and we just kind of pour. And then I give it a little distance so you've got the perfect head.
Okay, pressure's on.
Pressure's on.
How'd I do?
Perfect.
Hey, there's always a new opportunity for
Looks
me.
just like the t-shirt, then you know you've got it right.
Hey, look at this. So Kim, you have a chef?
Yes, he is the mastermind behind some of our new items this year on both our pizza and our breakfast menu.
They look fantastic.
Thank you.
The spread is unbelievable. So tell me about what we're looking at.
So some of the items that we have on our spread are best-selling pizza, which is our Italian meat lovers pizza, and it's just a meat lover's dream. But our most popular new pizza item is the brie chicken pizza. So we're very fancy. So we start with a base of brie cheese, and then we have chicken, and when it comes out of the oven, we dress it with arugula and sun-dried tomatoes.
You've got the kid-friendly pizza,
Yes.
and then you have the adult pizza. So great choices on that. But I'm also seeing your Mexican Mexican food looks fantastic.
Thank you. It is delicious. And the beauty of the items that come out of Big Man's Burrito Stand is we have a lot of like pre-selected items, or as always, you can build your own and select exactly what you'd like to have on your items.
Well, and then you have some unbelievable salads as well.
Yes, we've got the new summer salad, which is delicious. It's a mix of arugula and iceberg, has goat cheese, strawberries, candied walnuts. It's delicious.
When people leave your restaurant, what do you want them to take away from their experience at Frostys?
You know, we're a family, and there's a lot of families coming to Put-in-Bay, so we're just working every day to make sure that everyone has a great vacation here.
It really shows. Your product looks fantastic.
Thank you.
Fun for the entire family. Put-in-Bay is pet friendly and kid friendly, but wait till I show you what we're gonna see next. You're gonna be amazed. Welcome back to Destination Put-in-Bay. If you have a family that needs adventure, Perry's Cave is the place for you. They have it all. Putt-putt golf, a fort maze, a butterfly house, a rock wall, an antique car museum, and you can pan for gold and gems, or in my case, just rocks. I think we better go check out Perry's Cave instead. It's nice and warm in here. Do butterflies like this temperature?
The hotter and more humid, the better they like it. They're from the rainforest. They're all imported from Malaysia and Costa Rica.
How many butterflies are we talking?
Right now, there's probably 1,000 butterflies in here, probably 50 species at least.
They seem very friendly, and they're not terrified of me.
No.
It's just funny that they'll come and just land on you.
They're not used to anything harming them other than a predator in the rainforest.
How long will one last?
2 to 3 weeks.
That's it?
That's it.
When you first come in, you see a lot of the cocoons, so do you breed them as well, I guess?
No. We get them in the chrysalis stage, which is what the cocoon is called.
Okay.
And then they emerge from the chrysalis and form the butterfly.
You guys release butterflies every day?
Yes, we do. Mary is releasing several right now. You're watching them take their first flight, their first food.
Oh, well, welcome to the world. Get something to eat. It's like the foodie trail right here for butterflies.
Right.
So, Mike, we've been all over Put-in-Bay, and everyone has said the exact same thing. You have to go to Perry's Cave. What's so special about Perry's Cave?
Well, Perry's Cave is a naturally formed limestone cave. It's a bit unique in how it formed. There's also a cave lake down there which was used by Commodore Perry and his men back in 1813 during the Battle of Lake Erie to get his men back to health after them being sick from drinking a bunch of lake water.
So can we go have a tour, but I don't think I want any water though. So let's go. Can we go? Let's go check this out. Do you give tours of this all the time?
Pretty much, yeah.
It's much colder down here. It feels good.
It is. It's actually 52 degrees down here. When it's like 90 degrees out and you come down here, it's all nice and cool. It's pretty nice.
So how long has this been here?
We're somewhere around 15 to 20,000 years.
Oh my gosh, this is totally cool. I just got dripped on.
Yep. It's continually dripping down here.
So what forms these little drippy things?
Stalagmites, that's all the calcium and iron and all the different kinds of minerals in the limestone above you dissolving into the water as it comes through the rocks. And then it leaves the water when the water drips off the ceiling and it sort of builds up in those little pointy things.
Do they just keep getting longer and longer and longer, or will they
Yeah.
break off?
Eventually, when they connect in the middle, they form a column. Now, you might have noticed if you look up on the ceiling, there's like black stuff kind of stuck to the ceiling. That's from all the soot from those oil lanterns just kind of sticking there because it didn't have anywhere else to go.
So was this a naturally made cave?
Yes. This cave actually formed when the layer of rock that you're standing on right now fell down because there was a layer of gypsum that pushed it up and then eventually dissolved away during the end of the last ice age. You have about 40 feet of rock above you,
That's how far we are?
pretty much.
Wow, that's totally, do you guys think this is totally cool? These tours are pretty cool, huh? Right? You get to see everything? You're not scared? Could you imagine if there were no lights down here? Wouldn't you be afraid? Yeah, I would be too.
Sometimes the light goes out down here.
Okay, that's not cool. Time to leave, everybody. You certainly work up an appetite here at Put-in-Bay. We need to check out more of that foodie trail. We'll head over to Mossbacks in the Fishbowl to see what they're serving up next. Lake Erie just provides the perfect setting for Put-in-Bay. But all around the island, there are different little locations where you can just take in a sunset or maybe just collect your thoughts. Absolutely gorgeous. So I'm lucky enough to get this guided tour by you, Peter. How can people learn as much as I'm learning and see as much as I'm seeing?
People like Mike are great island ambassadors. Not only do they drive the tour train, but they provide you with a way to be able to learn about the island, about its history, about the culture.
Will they tell you a little bit about the foodie trail on that train?
They will. There are very few places in Ohio where you can walk to 24 really wonderful restaurants, including Mossback's, where you're going to go enjoy their pierogies and perch.
So we've spent most of the afternoon on the island touring around. I'm with Jennifer now. Mossback's and Fish Bowls, two restaurants, and we are really hungry. Our entire crew is hungry. Tell me about what you got going on here.
We have 10 different varieties of burgers. We have a half-pound burger. It comes with fries or onion rings. All kinds of kid meals, so definitely a family-friendly restaurant. A little bit of something for everyone. Shrimp tacos are fantastic. And our perch and pierogies is probably the most favorite meal on the island.
Pierogies, I'm in. Peter, our tour guide, said perch and pierogies, so definitely an island favorite. What makes it so special?
So I think it's the fact that it's never frozen, it's always fresh, and that we hand bread it with our special batter, which would be a secret.
So you're not going to tell us that recipe?
Right. They do hand batter it to order, so it's a real light batter.
What does Mossback stand for?
Mossback is a type of turtle that has been known to be somewhere so long that moss has grown on its back. But a mossback is also an island dweller, a born and raised islander.
And I can't help but notice as I look around your restaurant, you've got these fun little drinks. They're blue and they're pink, and they come with a little sugar on a stick.
Yes, the rock candy. So we try to come up with some different drink of the month each month, and this month we came up with an 80s theme and brought the rock candy in.
So how'd the fishbowl come up?
So we sell our signature drink at the fishbowl in a fishbowl. It comes two sizes. There's a 32 ounce or a 64 ounce. It's fantastic. We have more lively entertainment next door at the fishbowl. Different drinks, specials, and things going on all the time. Yes, Thursday through Sunday we have bands, and on Wednesday nights we do karaoke.
I can't help but notice your excellent location.
A great place to watch people. Great windows along the waterside right across the street from the boardwalk. We're right downtown Put-in-Bay. Fantastic place to sit and enjoy your afternoon with a cocktail or a perch basket.
So tell me a little bit more about the foodie trail in the stamp. So you have to go to each restaurant?
Yeah, they have an option of trying different things at each restaurant. Then they get this little card and they get a little stamp from where they have visited, and they can turn it in to the Chamber of Commerce for a little goodie bag.
Oh my gosh, so you get like a little something for all this food. I mean, this is like a perfect foodie thing.
Yes, I bet you'd be carrying a lot of stuff home with you that day.
That's all right. Isn't that a great vacation? It's a sure sign of a great vacation.
It's a fantastic vacation. So much for families to do here.
So it's official. This makes me official Mossback. They take their Gazette with them and they take pictures of them in other places around the world. It's the thing to do if you're a Mossback. Right behind me are the Keys and the boardwalk. We're going to visit there shortly when we come back. So no matter how you come onto the island, one of the best ways to get around it is on a golf cart or bicycles. And if you're looking to rent either one while you're here, cart or bike, talk to these people. They'll set you up for the day. So we've been all over the island. We've gone east and west. There's not that many streets to cover, but wait till I show you what's so special about the boardwalk. Eric, the first thing I notice when I get off the boat is your boardwalk. It's fantastic, but it's hard to explain. It's kind of multi-level, so give me a run.
There's definitely a little bit of everything for everyone. We've got Rita's Cantina, which is known for our taco platters and of course, our skinny margarita. And then we've got Claudaddy's, which is known for the painkiller. We've got the upper deck, where it doesn't have to be sunny every day, even though it is sunny every day at Put-in-Bay. And then we've got our main deck with our bisque kitchen. Lobster bisque, have you heard of it?
No.
36 lobsters in every batch.
You're kidding.
No.
Can you make it here?
We do.
Will you show me how it's made?
Of course we will.
Okay, let's go take a look.
So welcome, I'm so glad you guys are in here. The bisque kitchen, I don't think anybody's ever been in here.
This is the first time?
This is like a first. This is what we're known for. We sell over 100,000 bowls of this every season. This is what we've been selling for over 30 years here at the Boardwalk.
So you can get the lobster bisque in all your restaurants on the boardwalk.
You can get your lobster bisque anywhere on the boardwalk.
That's a lot of restaurants.
That's a lot of restaurants.
Have we seen them all?
No, we have not. We've got one more to see right down the street, our sister restaurant, The Keys.
So wait a minute. How do we get to the Keys?
Hey, follow me. I'm going to take you right to the Keys. Let's go.
Can you walk?
We can walk.
So a golf cart, moped.
Absolutely. Just stroll right down the Bayview Avenue.
This has such a great feel. Can we walk around?
Yeah, of course. We like to consider ourselves the sister to the north of Key West. It's pet friendly, family friendly. We've got a great fire pit out here. Lots of different colors popping. You can actually buy a piece of driftwood for $5 and you paint it and then we'll put it up and it's up here permanently then.
So what's the food flair here?
The food flair here is Caribbean style. Fresh fish, conch, great Caribbean salads. We've got a little bit of everything for everybody.
This food looks amazing.
Oh
Tell
my
me about it. What are you eating? Because this looks great, and I'm about ready to have a bite of that.
Oh my gosh, this is our she crab bisque right here.
She crab as opposed to...
As opposed to a he crab, this is she crab right
so
here.
sweeter, soft, gentle, kind.
Oh my gosh, and so delicious.
This screams Caribbean.
It does,
This is so
right?
perfect.
Yes.
And are we looking at hush puppies over here?
No, we are looking at conch fritters right there.
Even better yet.
Conch fritters right here in Ohio.
On vacation, it's all about food and drink.
Oh, you need to try this.
Okay.
This is one of our specialty cocktails here at the Keys, and it is delicious.
Oh my gosh. So do you do like drink specials, drinks of the month, happy hour?
We do. We have drinks of the month, we have drinks of the week, and we are known for the Fat Tuesdays frozen cocktail. We have them right here. There is a Fat Tuesdays down in Key West, and that's what we, as we traveled, we fell in love with that little bar. We brought it to Put-in-Bay, and we created the Keys, and here we are today.
You know, I may not leave. Island time might be a permanent thing for me. This is pretty good.
This is kind of nice.
I think I like that.
Let's just sit back and relax in the Keys.
So we've seen some incredible sights on Put-in-Bay. We've eaten the local food. We drank some tropical, unbelievable drinks. We had fun with the kids and playing in the cave. There's so much to do that you can't do Put-in-Bay in just a day, possibly even a long weekend. You really should try to stay for the entire week. In the meantime, I gotta go. I want to see the sunset. See ya.